Today I am sharing 10 areas in your home that you're probably forgetting to clean. I forget all the time because these are areas that are not obvious and easy to ignore. One of these on the list I am actually cleaning for the first time. I'm curious if you can guess which one. Starting from the kitchen, a high traffic zone for me because we cook a lot at home. So for years, I didn't know that you were supposed to deep clean your dishwasher every once in a while. Growing up in a Korean household, we only used the dishwasher as a drying rack, and so I knew nothing about it. But the constant damp state of your dishwasher can lead to mold and hard water buildup, so once a month, it's important that you sanitize it. I'd recently washed our filter, so this time I just gave it a good rinse, and I also wiped the edge of the machine where it was looking really grimy. I love to run a cycle with a bowl of vinegar on the rack, and this is just going to break down any remaining bits of food, grease, and soap residue that builds up inside. Next, we've got the kitchen cabinets, which tend to catch grease and food debris that gets splattered from cooking. I like to wipe them all down with a multi-surface spray whenever I'm doing a general cleaning, and I've noticed that it especially gets dirty near the oven and the kitchen sink, which totally makes sense because that's where most of the cooking and preparing is happening. You also can't forget the handles and knobs. The last thing in the kitchen is the trash and compost bin. This one seems so obvious, but I rarely remember to do it when I'm swapping out bags. So we recently switched to different compost bags. The ones we had before were way too thin and they would break easily, and we'd get leaks down in our bin all the time. But these new tougher bags have been a game changer and we don't get any leaks anymore, but food debris will still get on the inside or outside of the bins, causing smell to linger. So I finally went ahead and washed my bins. I'm just using a scrub daddy with my handy dandy vinegar dish soap and water solution to disinfect it. If you've got a yard and a much bigger bin, you could also hose it down outside. Moving into the bedroom, I always forget to vacuum our mattress because washing the bed sheets feels like enough on a busy cleaning day. But it is essential for dust mites and dead skin and should be cleaned regularly, especially if you want to maintain a long-lasting and fresh-smelling mattress. How often you want to do this can really depend on your lifestyle, like whether you have allergies or pets. So this was laundry day. Right after removing the sheets, I went ahead and sprinkled baking soda all over the mattress, which is going to act as a mild natural deodorizer. The longer you let this sit, the better, but I'll usually just vacuum it up when I'm ready to add these sheets back on. This is also a great time to vacuum up the other side of the mattress, and if you're able to reach in between your slats of the bed frame, you can also get the floor beneath the bed. It's 2022 and we're all spending the majority of our time with our hands glued to our phones or our laptops. So imagine how much germs are crawling all over our devices. I got these wipes years ago for my phone and I still have them with me. I bought a box of it and it comes with so many, and I like to carry these with me whenever I'm traveling. They're perfect if you're going somewhere crowded like an airport or a festival where you know you're bound to get dirt all over your phone. It's got alcohol in it, and I also use these to wipe down my keyboard, laptop, mouse, and all my cords. It's been a while since I did a thorough cleaning of my electronics, so I went ahead with compressed air and also dusted off my keyboards. Lastly, I finally wiped down my screens. There were so many fingerprints all over them. I went ahead with a microfiber cloth and a screen cleaning spray to help me be gentle when wiping down. Your light switches and door handles are both high-touch zones that can get easily ignored. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I cleaned mine. I think this is something that can be easily added to a general cleaning routine though, just because it's very easy to do. I just went ahead with a multi-surface spray and towel and covered each room. The bathroom light switch had some dirt in the crevices that I was able to clean with a cotton swab. Recently, I bought the Target generic version of Mr. Clean sponges. Usually, I'll do this to save money and also to test it out because most of the time, generic versions of things work just as well. So, melamine sponges work amazingly for getting scuff and dirt marks off your baseboards, which can be easily ignored because they're so down below at your feet level. The area near our entrance was especially the dirtiest, and it felt so good to see it clean again. And I also went in and got our door frames while at it. I remember visiting my parents' house one year and opening a book in my old room only to notice that it had attracted so much dust and also mold inside. It gets really humid in Georgia, so it made sense, but before that, I hadn't ever thought of books getting moldy. Luckily, that hasn't been an issue for our books, but dust does build up around. I want to avoid opening a book and having dust fly everywhere, so I went ahead and gently vacuumed the covers, the shelf along the books, and the top of the books where dust usually settles. The next two areas are zones that may be out of reach or are too high up to see, but are a harbor for dust mites. The first being light fixtures. All of our light fixtures are at different heights, so this duster is really useful because it can extend to different lengths and I can really get around all of the surfaces. Lastly, we've got frames that are above eye level, like the top of your door frame, wall art frames, photo frames, and one that I haven't cleaned in a while, the bathroom shower door frame. My brain just doesn't associate dust with the shower area for some reason, so I was extremely surprised to see how dusty it was. If you made it this far, give me your favorite cleaning emoji down below along with your guess for which of these 10 areas I am cleaning for the first time. The answer is in the description. I hope you found this useful. I'll make sure to link some of my favorite cleaning supplies shared in this video down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It lets me know what kind of videos to make more of. If you'd like to see more videos like this along with other home decor and lifestyle related topics, make sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.